Are you a brand new stylist and you're just dreaming of success, but you just don't know how to make it happen? We're going to talk about 10 secrets to becoming a successful hairstylist. Hang tight. All right, first and foremost, you have to establish strong foundational skills. Your haircutting skills, your color theory, your knowledge of chemicals, you have to master that. You have to. I've always said I've had 5 haircuts that got me through my whole career, and they really have. They really have, and I just built upon them to use them. But I was solid on those haircuts. I could do them in my sleep. That's how I knew them. You have to find the same confidence. You have to practice on your doll head. You have to practice on friends, family, whoever it takes. Give away free haircuts until you master it. You know, the bob, the pixie, different types of layering, those foundational haircutting skills. And then color theory. You have to know color theory. Color theory does not change color line to color line. You will find that throughout your career. If you go to different salons and you're working as an employee, you might be using and utilizing different color lines. If you have a strong foundation in color theory, it'll get you through, I promise. Number 2, you have got to, must commit to continued education. What you learned 2 years ago might not even be relevant today. You have got to keep up with your skills. Continued education will give you new knowledge, new products coming out, new ways of doing things faster and more effectively and efficiently. Have you ever gone someplace or talked to someone who has gone to their hairstylist and they did a okay job, but it wasn't like crazy fabulous? Maybe it's because they're still utilizing the skills they learned 15 years ago. It worked then. It might not be working today. I mean, heck, 15 years ago, balayage wasn't even a thing. You have to keep up on your continued education. It is a must. It's a non-negotiable. Number 3, you attract what you project. If you show up to work with a negative attitude, with a ho-hum, woe is me kind of thing, that's what you're going to attract. If you show up to work not dressed to the T, well, guess what? That's what you're going to attract. So I've always said, you dress for the part you want. You dress for the client you want. So if you're wanting a higher paying clientele, you need to step up your game. Wearing leggings and tennis shoes and a sloppy sweatshirt with your hair up in a bun isn't going to cut it. You're going to have to dress the part. And you're also going to have more of a positive outlook on things. Be happy. Be somebody that people want to be around. If you're radiating negative energy, they're going to feel that. People don't want to be around that. So whatever it is that you need to do, go for a walk, get fresh air, exercise, take some self-help books or classes, whatever that looks like to you, that's what you need to do. You need to level up. Number 4, embrace your mistakes. We've all been there. Say you've cut somebody's hair 2 inches too short, or say the color just turned out too warm or too dark or too light. Learn from it, learn what you can do differently, and then move forward. Don't waller in it. Don't, apologize for the mistake, of course, and see if you can fix it, but own it, move forward. You learn from your mistakes. That's the only way to learn. And then it just propels you forward. Number 5, customize your work and customize it to each guest, their facial features, their complexion, their body type. And you really have to hone that in and just customize it to them. You can't do the same haircut on every single person. It doesn't work that way. Everybody's head shape is different. Everybody's angles in their faces are different. And you have to customize that to their face and to their head. You need to learn that. You can learn haircuts, you can learn hair color, but it needs to be adjusted for every single person who sits down in your chair. You need to work hard. I don't know what's going on in today's world. I just had this conversation with my friend yesterday. What the heck? People just don't want to work anymore. I mean, I get it. I don't want to work. I mean, who wants to work? But in the beauty industry, you have to show up every single day and bring your A game. You have to want it more than the person next to you. And I guarantee you, you will be successful. Number 7, you need to showcase your work on social media. I know you're on social media. Everybody's on social media. That's a whole other conversation. You need to showcase what you can do behind the chair. Now, not every single picture on your Instagram feed needs to be of hair. I mean, that does get boring after a while, but maybe every third, every fourth picture, mix it up. And not only showcase your work, but showcase why that works on that person. Maybe what they asked for, what your plan was, why you did it a certain way. Educate your audience. And then always on your platform, always put your contact information and put where you're located, what city you're located. It drives me bonkers to go to an Instagram page of a hairstylist or a hair salon even, and not even know where they're located. I mean, you have to dig deep to find out where they're located. And even sometimes on their website, you have to actually search for where they're located. Number 8, this may be old-fashioned, but get yourself some business cards and carry them with you everywhere you go, because you never know when you might run into somebody who wants you to do their hair. And it looks a lot more professional to hand them a business card with your name on it and your contact information, maybe a little QR code on to your website or something make it real easy for them to find you, book an appointment. That's a lot easier than saying, hey, go on Instagram and follow me. Yeah, we get tired of that too, right? You get tired of having to always message and DM. So hand out a business card. They're real easy to make. You won't regret it. Number 9, trade shows. There are beauty shows all over the place, up and down the coast, everywhere. And they're going on all the time. Go to one. You don't have to go to all of them, but go to one. You know why? You're going to learn some new things. You're going to maybe get some discounts on some products. You're going to network with other people. You might even, like I have in the past, meet your mentors. I know in the past I've met Eric Fisher, love him. I've met Beth Minardi, I've met Sanvia, and it makes you feel good to be part of the industry, and there's so many people. And you can attend educational classes there, usually for free. If you haven't been to a trade show, I highly recommend it. Number 10, be flexible with your clients. You know, if you're still building your clientele, be flexible. I hear a lot of stylists who are closing their books. Please, please, please never close your books. Don't do that. Your clients are forever moving. It's like this amoeba kind of thing, because there's people that are going to move away. There's people who are going to find another stylist, or people who are going to die. Things happen, right? So don't close your books, because you might think you're super, super busy, and you probably are. But if you are, keep your books open. I mean, if nothing else, raise your prices. But if you have a client and they're a loyal client of yours and they've been struggling to get an appointment with you, work something out. Be a little bit flexible, you know. Nothing's set in stone. But if you're first starting out, you need to be available when the clients are available. So that if that means working Saturdays, if that means working evenings. So if you're gonna build your book fast, that's the way to do it. By following these steps, I think you're gonna be well on your way to a successful career. If you have any questions whatsoever, reach out to me. I'm here. Go to my website, it's denisekailitz.com. You can sign up for some freebies over there. I've got a couple of ebooks you can sign up for. I really appreciate you being here, and like always, remember, when you know better, you do better.